Okay, so far I've spent about 4 or 5 months in Taipei as a city, and I mean, so far what I would say about it is just kind of the convenience of it all. I come from like a smaller, like much less, not less developed, but a smaller city, and so coming to Taipei and just kind of seeing like the convenience of everything here is really interesting. Like if I wanted any type of like food from almost any Asian culture, I can get it just like around the blocks. The transportation is really easy. Obviously there's like cabs and Ubers, but the public transportation system here, like the MRT, is really well done. It's clean and it's like convenient and it's easy to run, and they have like rentable bikes like everywhere, so that's pretty cool. It's easy to get around. So I've been studying at LTL for about as long as I've been in Taipei, and it's a really nice experience so far. Not just in the classroom, but like outside of school as well. They make sure to take you on like events, and like for lunch they take everyone out and they just kind of show you the city in like an easy way. And you get to do like group events and stuff and meet cool people. For me, I've met a couple of people and made friends with people from like around the world, which is really interesting because, I mean, outside of like the US, I've never really met like people from Brazil or like Puerto Rico, you know, stuff like that. And those are specific examples, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, the people are nice and like the teachers are cool. So LTL overall as a program has been very fun. Okay, so when I first came, my Mandarin was at a very low level, so over the time that I've been here, it's hit nothing but like a very sharp increase in level. So I mean, now I'm at, I wouldn't say like a proficient level, but I would say I could order my own meals and like get around the city pretty easily. For teachers, I've jumped around between quite a bit, and they've all been like very helpful. They have different approaches, I've found. Some people like to do just straight from the book, like page 1 to page 100, and some people like to go off book and teach you stuff that you might use more in your day-to-day life in specific examples. So I've done both learning styles now, and I think I prefer the book one just to get a strong grasp of your fundamentals, but I think both are good. So overall, I would say learning experience has been very good as well. I should really stop ending my sentences like that. So a homestay is like a family that kind of acts like your family while you're away from your family. They help make you dinners and help you get situated, and if you need like advice or anything that goes on in the city, they're happy to help you out. Like last week I needed to get my haircut done, but I didn't know where to do it. They recommended me a great place and were also able to help me get my hair cut. So that's always good. The homestay experience so far has been pretty good. It was a bit of a shock when I first went in. They spoke not a lot of English, so it was harder to get adjusted, but overall I would say it helped my Mandarin, just being kind of thrown in cold turkey, being forced to use everything at my disposal. And it would, like, I was able to learn by watching them. You know, sometimes we do like cool stuff together, like they'll take me out for dinner, or we'll play mahjong together for long amounts of time, and they always beat me, but you know, it's still fun regardless. Okay, so before I actually came to Taipei, I guess I would say I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to meet other like cool and like-minded people like myself. You know, I found that is not the case at all, and I've managed to actually make quite a nice, you know, circle of friends, or at least people I could call my friends. I'd say if you wanted to know what to expect before you came here, the weekdays are probably going to be filled with a lot of your classes. The teachers take it very, you know, seriously, and they do a great job helping. And on the weekends, you have access to, you know, everything Taipei has to offer. So you can take weekend trips up to Jiufen or Kaohsiung or anything like that. Weekend's kind of your oyster. And classes usually end pretty early, so you have like afternoons and like nights off, and you can explore the Taipei nightlife. If you go down to like central, like Taipei 101, you can see all the cool buildings around there and all the awesome restaurants where you can get cool food. I guess I was also like kind of worried that like, I don't know, I wouldn't really be able to navigate the city at all. And it is kind of tricky, but for the most part, the layouts are pretty straightforward, and you've got Google Maps, so it's all very intuitive. Yeah.